Hi, everyone. Welcome to our next episode. Today, I wanted to talk about something that I encountered 2 times today. And I thought, you know what? I think this is really important and we should probably address this. It's about when you want to start your own business, you have an idea and you say, okay, great. This is going to be my new idea. And you finally get the first prospect that you get to pitch and you tell them all the amazing things you're doing. And then the magic question comes up. How much does it cost? And then you cringe and you're scared and you're trembling and you don't know if the price you're charging is worth your services, your product, your worth. And you hesitate. You finally say the price, and at the end you feel like, oh gosh, like I can't believe I'm charging for this. Why would someone pay for this? What's the benefit? I don't know if I'm doing this right. I feel bad charging for it. I'm not worth it. So I want to talk about feeling good to charge. What does that look like and why you should charge and feel good about charging someone for your services? And so let's begin. The number one thing that helped me kind of shift my mindset when I became an entrepreneur is to understand that I am not a burden to a company. I am not a burden to a private client that wants to pay me for my services. For them having to pay me, it's not a burden. Them having to pay me is a way of them being held accountable to take advantage of what they're getting and really see the true value. I personally feel that getting something for free versus paying for something, it makes a big difference. If you get something for free, you carry less value and importance versus you paying for something. Now, all of a sudden, the more it costs, the more importance you give it because you have to take care of it. Let's say it's a physical product, right? The reason you might want to buy that Louis Vuitton bag. If you have a Louis Vuitton bag that costs $2,000, you're going to take care of that bag. And you're going to keep it in the case. You're going to have it maybe behind a glass door. You're going to keep it protected so that it keeps its integrity because it's a nice, expensive bag. But now let's say you went to Marshall's and you found a $15 bag. You are not going to treat that bag, guarantee, the way you would treat your $2,000 Louis Vuitton bag. It's just how it is. So people place value in money. The reason why you started your own business is because you feel you have something to offer to the world that can really truly benefit the world. Your job is to ensure that whoever buys a product from you feels the same way. And so the one thing you have to constantly remind yourself of is to say, I am the gift. I am the gift. I am giving my time, my services, my product to someone that is going to benefit greatly from this. If not, you wouldn't have started your own business. And you have to remember that you're not taking someone else's money. You're not taking and taking and taking and taking. You're giving. And in order for you to give, you need to receive. So perhaps not feeling good for charging is not feeling good with receiving. And receiving is a very important part of life. Everything is a give and take. Everything. For example, back in the day when there was no money, you exchanged goods, right? You exchanged a banana for a seed. You exchanged one meat for fish, right? And that's how people got along back in the day. Today, unfortunately, it's not as easy to live a comfortable life bartering. Every now and then, bartering is welcome if it truly benefits you back. But if you barter with everyone, unless you're bartering your house and your car and your insurance and all the other expenses that you have, it could potentially backfire and be a bad deal. Especially if you're offering services like consulting and coaching, counseling, anything like that, it requires time. Also, if you're like working editing, graphic design, anything in that realm requires a lot of time. If you barter everything, but your expenses aren't getting paid, your time is a commodity. You've maxed out on your time. So the other thing you also have to think about when you're charging someone is that your time is valuable and their time is valuable. I feel like majority of the services that are offered today are saving people time, right? It's the reason why you pay Amazon Prime. It saves you time. You can get your product in 2 days or next day or same day. It saves you time. You'll get it right away and you're able to go into whatever else is next. People pay for that. You pay for that. So you're saving someone time in your intellect, in all the information and years of training that you've done, of learning, of acquired knowledge that is going to help someone else be successful, or a product that you made that is going to help the other person save time because you've already created this for them rather than them having to make it themselves. You have to remember that time is a commodity, and for you as well as for them. So you charging is going to save the other person time. I think one of the other biggest things that made me feel good about charging is also understanding what's the benefit for the other person or the other company. And for me, particularly, it's my intellectual property. People pay for knowledge, and knowledge is not something you can hold or touch or feel, but it's something that if you have it, once again, it ties back to time. It's the reason why you hire an attorney instead of representing yourself, right? They are trained, they have the knowledge to be able to represent you in court and defend you properly. You can do it yourself. Absolutely, you can do it, and you can save yourself tens of thousands of dollars. But you might make a mistake that will cost you tens of thousands of dollars or worse. So that's another thing, is the opportunity cost, right? What would they not get if they don't hire you? And that's just something else that you have to consider. I really, really want you to feel good about what you're charging, and remember that you're doing a service, you're doing a favor, you are providing a gift to whoever pays for your services because you're saving them time. You're going to definitely give them a return on investment through your intellect, through the product benefits, through whatever services that you offer. And feel good about being able to take care of yourself in order to continue giving. And the only way you can do that is by having enough money in your bank account to support yourself to continue giving back, right? If not, you're going to have to get a 9-to-5 job, get a paycheck, and do a side hustle. That would be doing a disservice. If you want to go into your business full time, just keep that in mind. And other people are very understanding. Most people understand your situation, right? Because it's a situation that either they would love to be in, or they understand, or they are also in. And the last little nugget I would share is not refer to your services or products as a price. I like to use the word investment. I feel like when you use the word price, it's like, okay, here, there's nothing back. But as an entrepreneur that provides services, I think using the word investment would be more appropriate because they are getting a return. And the money that they're investing in you is going to save them much more money than what they're investing in you. So it is going to give them a return. So it is an investment. So I'll leave you with that. I hope that this helps you feel good about charging someone for your services or your product, and that you'll be really successful and be able to make a living from it full time.